Since we're on stupidity, let's stay right here for a second. I want to talk about this story. So there is a woman. Let me pull it up. There is a woman who she was catfished. A North Texas woman got conned out of $100,000 by a man that convinced her that she was in a romantic relationship with Bruno Mars. So the case has led to money laundering charges that have been filed against a man. He was in court on Tuesday. Prosecutors believe that he was behind the scheme that started back in 2018 and targeted a 63-year-old victim. The woman reportedly told investigators that the person that was pretending to be Bruno Mars reached out and convinced her that she shared a meaningful connection with him. Documents obtained by the station say that the woman fell in love with Bruno Mars and he drew her in through multiple text messages and photos. Soon after that, the man began asking for money. He directed her to send her a $10,000 check for tour expenses. That money was deposited into his account. Investigators later found a $90,000 deposit, which was drained down to zero. So he spent all of that bread. And now he's facing charges, and she is out of 100 racks. So now she's 63 years old. The internet is a terrible thing. What? Yeah. This is who needs some sort of GoFundMe, because Sister probably gave her whole retirement, her whole 401k. Like, she probably dead broke. Whatever investments that she might have had, it's all gone.
It's crazy because you can easily FaceTime him, Zoom him, anything to be able to prove who you're talking to.
Where were her relatives though?
No one. No,
and why would Bruno Mars need money?
People that don't have any family that anymore at her age, that don't talk to anybody.
Bruno Mars has 25.
I can't believe she had that much money, being that gullible. Yeah. Like, it's crazy to me.
Catfish, he got her.
How did he target her? Like, did they say that?
It didn't say.
Was it a dating app?
Dating app, yeah.
It was a dating app. I don't know. I don't know how he got her. I don't know how.
Story.
Green. Are you looking for ways to get closer to her?
Oh no,
she doesn't have no more money. So you gotta get a friend or something.
Right.
Yeah, it's too late.
I mean, I feel sorry for her, but it's just sad that in this day and age that you can still allow yourself to get catfished.
Right.
No, what it is the saddest thing is, not to get deep, but like, you saw the insurrection. You realize that, like, I'll break it down. Them crazy white folks rushed the Capitol thinking Donald Trump, one, was going to go with them. He said, I'm going to go with y'all. They believed that. Two, they thought that he really was going to bond, like pardon them or do something for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just as dumb as this lady who thinks Bruno Mars wants to be with her. You're 63 years old, and he's Bruno Mars. Like, me, all three of us look at this like, you have to be retarded. But you had to be retarded to go to the Capitol building thinking that Donald Trump cares about you. Like, and that was thousands of people. So it's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here is what I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very great
like, it's a whole lot of,
I think we all know that.
Like, we don't know anyone this dumb. You know what I'm saying? But there are people this dumb out here. Right. Like, millions of them, though.
Right.
There's a lot of money to be made.
It's 100 racks. Ain't nothing to play with. But the thing about it is, he spent all of the money. So, like, I wonder what he spent the money on. So it's not like one of them situations where he gonna go to jail,
another woman,
do a couple of years, and come home and he still got some bread. All the money's gone. You know what I'm saying?
This is probably his way of life. See, right. he's the person that figured out how stupid people are. You know, I knew people were dumb, but I never knew people were this dumb.
He's a top-notch scammer.
Right. He's a top-notch scammer. Like, I never knew people were this dumb.
I mean, no, that's not even you didn't have to put in a lot of work to do that scam. A couple of texts, like, a top-notch scammer would be someone that
I would say
gets on FaceTime with her and can really go the whole round.
Would you even think anyone would go for that?
there are gullible people in the world.
I said, would you think? We know now.
I wouldn't.
Would you
There
have
are
thought that-
millions of women who go for things like this. Watch Dr. Phil.
Do you know any girl that's gone for this?
I don't know, but I said I've seen on Dr. Phil many of women who has gotten taken by being catfished and giving out hundreds of thousands of dollars to men.
Right.
Leaving
Okay,
them broke.
I don't watch Dr. Phil, so I didn't know that. But
Yeah,
the
I mean,
fact of the matter is, like,
catfish is a real thing. It's just like giving money, to them Nigerian scams.
But I think by his name, I think he was one of the Nigerian scammers. I couldn't pronounce his name, so I didn't say it. But just by the look of his name,
more than likely,
he was one of the people that sends the emails saying that you've won $700,000 million, and all you have to do is wire them a down payment or something.
Right?
You know what I mean? He's one of them.
Dr. Phil had even pointed out that the Nigerian was typing the way he talked.
Right.
So he was like, you didn't notice in the email.
He wasn't even talking like English.
Language, like it's broken language. You didn't think that this wasn't this white man from Utah.
And they always be like, my dearest friend.
That's how they greet you.
But like it would be so in this day and time with FaceTime and video chat, it's so easy.
That's why I say it's nobody
can verify. No one. But here's what you got to realize: these people ain't that dumb. They're crazy. They want to believe something so bad that they'll just go for it. Them Trump supporters, all them. That was like 20, 30,000 people out there. All them people ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? They just want to believe somebody cares about them, which is so sad. That you got to understand. Nobody loves any of those. No one loves any of those insurrectionists. There's no one that cares about them. That woman right there. No one cares about her to the point where she'll believe anything.
Dr. Phil, these women that were getting taken advantage of, their children were speaking out and people were trying to stop her.
They were trying to help them.
She just believed that what that person was saying was true. So people were against it. That's why she was on Dr. Phil. And they were, trying to.
Well, they just wanted to believe it that bad.
She wanted to believe it.
That's some sick shit. And they need to diagnose that with an actual term because it's obviously rampant.
What would it be? Let's go ahead. This is what we do.
Catfish, catfish, not phobia.
Catfish fry.
Catfish something. You know what I mean? Whatever the end of the
catfish
the
fry. I like catfish fry. That's what the new term is. It needs to be in the dictionary.
He's been diagnosed with a case of catfish fry.
How does she believe that?
Catfish
fry. How? She's 63. She shouldn't even. They say older you get wiser. She didn't get wiser.
Yeah.
She might have gotten wiser. She might have been even dumber before. So this might be the wise version of her.
I wonder how she's feeling right now, though. I feel sorry for sis.
I feel bad.
100,000 in the play.
I feel bad, but I'm sure someone tried to warn her. I'm positive someone saw the red flags and tried to pull her back.
She might not have told anyone. Well, she thought she was in a relationship with Bruno Mars. She probably told everybody. Like she probably told him that Uptown Funk was about
she might not have a social circle, but Rich Girl said like the people on Dr. Phil, they had family and they still was doing it. So it's like, I don't know, man. These people crazy, man.
How does she even know who Bruno Mars is at 62? You think 62?
Everybody knows.
Everybody knows
love him. They love him. What was that
she
song?
Knows who Jay-Z is. You know whatever it is.
What song he has? RG has a billion.
No, that one song that
Uptown
all
Funk?
the older people, they have a line dance to that and everything.
Right.
My mom and dad love that song.
Right.
So I can see her liking him for that.
Right.
But
how is he that out of touch with reality to think that Bruno Mars wants her and he's never met her? You know what I'm saying?
Is he married? Do he have a family, children? Does he post his kids on social media?
I don't know. He
because I would think she would like follow him and say, well, I saw you just post on social media. Can we maybe go on live together and let the world know?
Can you fly me out
before I sing you this $100,000?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I saw that you just bought a new car on.
She didn't care about her money.
You won 5 Grammys.
But you don't know, Trump people was donating money. That's why he did that because it was money.
Yeah,
they were running a campaign to stop the steal. They were getting donations from that. That's why Trump did all those court cases because the people kept giving him money. He had to go to court. This was a scam. This is a intricate scam.
Right.
They made like $100 million off it.
Hey, so make sure if you're listening to the audio version of this podcast, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Make sure if you're watching us, make sure you share it right now. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, make sure you share this thing on all your social media platforms because we want to make sure that we are. I think our next goal is what? 3,000 followers. 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. So that's the goal right now. So just make sure you share this thing. If you're watching it, make sure you like it. Make sure you share. Make sure you give us some comments. Let's see. Let's move on to the next story too. So the